Alright everybody, welcome back to Pokemon Crystal. Our team is, well, pretty much ready. I'm gonna go ahead and put Ness up front again. Hey, you look familiar. I am Bruno of the Elite Four. I always train to the extreme because I believe in our potential. That is how we became strong. Can you withstand our power? I see no fear in you. You look determined, perfect for battle. Ready, Chris, you will bow down to our overwhelming power. Hooah! He is apparently a Marine. Whatever, it's time for Elite Four number 3, Bruno. In Pokemon Yellow, he was the second of the Elite Four, so this isn't a big miss. He's gonna start off with Hitmontop. So he's already showing off new Pokemon from his return. In which Hitmontop is is the new, quote-unquote, newest evolution of Tyrogue, which is a baby Pokemon that was made for Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee. While Hitmonchan is defense-based and Hitmonlee is attack-based, Hitmontop is balanced out. As well as later getting Intimidate, which makes it a really good Pokemon. However, it lacks the ability to learn good fighting-type moves in Gen 2, so it's not the best Pokemon to have now. I'm gonna send out Lillian to fight off this Onix. Mainly because I want to show off Earthquake, because I've yet to yet. I know for a fact though that Bruno, fuck, this isn't Bakugan. I know for a fact though that Bruno will be much easier than Will and Koga, just because that he's just not nearly as good. And his Onix has Bind, so I can't even like switch out Lillian for anything. Of course, I was just showing off Earthquake, and I know for a fact that Razor Leaf would totally annihilate this Onix. It would have been funny if I got a critical hit, because that's a lot of damage that could have been done. Next up is Hitmonchan. I'm gonna keep out Lillian, despite people would think that's a bad idea, considering everybody probably knows that Hitmonchan has Ice Punch. But everybody has to remember, at this point, Ice Punch was a special move, and Hitmonchan is not a special attacker whatsoever. Or Fire Punch too, that works too. But that's just, it's not going to do anything. See? Didn't do a thing. And Lillian can just sit here and tank hits while it hits Hitmonchan with Razor Leaf. By the way, if people are in fact wondering where you can get Tyrogue, that odd egg that we got way back in Goldenrod can hatch into one, and not meaning to spoil anything, but that's basically the prize you get for completing Mount Mortar. Alright, next up is Hitmonlee, and I'm gonna switch out to Kiva. Lock on! I don't know, the one time I've ever so far have gotten nicknamed a Crobat Kiva, that's the only time I've ever made that Kamen Rider reference. I don't know. Whatever. Hitmonlee's down. Yeah, I told you this is gonna be so much easier than both Koga and Will combined. But alright, next up is Machamp. And who hasn't got much action? Wumbo, why not? A large portion of my team actually hasn't gotten much action, but I'm just gonna go ahead and throw in Wumbo for the sake of, well, Wumbo is just gonna rock this thing's world, because Surf is incredibly powerful. Now you might want to watch out for his Machamp, because his Machamp is equipped with Cross Chop, which is a ridiculously powerful fighting type move that also has a chance of making a critical hit. Which, if that critical hit comes up, Wumbo is going down no matter what. I'm not sure what I want to do here. Go ahead, Wumbo. Continue to pelt it. I might just send in Ness, because Ness can one-shot it with Psychic. It's alright, Wumbo. You did your best. Good job. Oh my god! What about that overkill, though? Go, Ness. I really don't want to abuse Ness, but it's just the fact that he's so helpful for this part of the game. I just sort of have no choice to, because he's just so good. And we've also yet to run into anything where I can throw out, like, Cinder or Wumbo against. The most that I could send Wumbo out against is Onyx, but he's gonna get more action later anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Anyways, we beat Bruno. Why? How could we lose? Having lost, I have no right to say anything. Go face your next challenge. Alright then. Quickly heal. No, not Never Melt Ice, not Max Repel, but Hyper Potion. By the way, yes, that Rage Candy Bar will go to something later. Alright. The most disappointing... Say hello before we start off really quick. I gotta remember what she starts with. I'm gonna throw in Wumbo. There's a reason. Anyways, say hello to the most disappointing Dark-type Elite Four of all time. I am Karen of the Elite Four. You're Chris, how amusing. I love Dark-type Pokemon. I find their wild, tough image to be so appealing, and they're so strong. Think you can take them? Just try to entertain me. Let's go. Alright, this is Karen, the most forgettable Elite Four member ever, also with the most disappointing team of Dark-types ever. The very first, and definitely not the last, of Dark-type users, who are gym leaders. There's not enough of them. Anyways, I'm sending out Wumbo because she's starting off with Umbreon. And, yeah, Umbreon's a tank. A pretty big one, too. So, expect to have some difficulty knocking this thing out, unlike me, who just got the best critical hit I could have ever gotten. And also, Umbreon has Sand Attack, so you might want to be careful as well for that. I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit it with... Oh my god, you Sand Attack spamming prick. And yeah, you can't do the same thing to it because it has Feint Attack, which Feint Attack is a move that never misses. I'm gonna try to hit it with Aurora Beam and then finalize it with Surf. Though I'm pretty sure knowing Karen as an Elite Four member, it's gonna heal because of its low HP. Or do that. I personally prefer... I actually prefer Shiny Umbreon because it's blue and it's awesome looking. But I mean, it's really kind of funny to watch this Umbreon continuously pelt Wumbo because Wumbo is barely taking any damage. The funny thing is that I think more damage actually came from it hitting itself than Umbreon hitting it. I think that's pretty funny. It's gonna be really sad if Wumbo goes down just straight up because it couldn't hit this Umbreon. Okay, there we go. Yeah! Alright. And Wumbo grew to level 41. Vile Plume. Alright. Time to throw in Cinder again. And a good old Flame Wheel will probably do a crap ton of damage to it. It probably won't take it down because I know Vile Plume itself is a pretty good tank. That's the biggest thing. Most grass types are fucking monstrous tanks. Well, shit. Oh, wonderful! I forgot it has Moonlight. God damn it. Yeah, it's not going to do enough damage to take it out, and then Karen is going to follow up with a full restore and heal up the Vile Plume. Or just use Moonlight again. Whatever floats your boat, Karen. The one thing though about Karen, at least she isn't Plankton's wife. If she was Plankton's wife, this would probably be more... I mean, this would probably be a much more, like, painful fight to go through with. That's okay though, because Vile Plume just went down, and now Cinder's level 41. By the way, as I said before, I know for a fact I'm not ready for the next boss. But you know what? I'm gonna go for it anyways. I'm gonna send out Dusty for this Gengar, since Gengar does in fact, its strongest move is Shadow Ball. And it can hit Dusty. Thus, Pretty much Dusty is going to be our biggest asset for taking out this Gengar, aside from the fact that it has Curse. However, this will be nothing. This won't matter much to Dusty because Dusty is pretty much a monster and will probably take out this Gengar right here and now. What the fuck? Dusty, can we talk about this, please? Wow. Yeah, Dusty, take out that Gengar. Punish it. Alright, what's she sending out next? Next up is going to be her Murkrow. Alright. We'll send in Kiva to fight Murkrow. Why not? Flying type versus flying type. That and Kiva needs experience to go up to level 41 as well. Karen herself has been pretty much... Karen actually, despite being a total mockery of Dark-type Elite Four, considering 3 of her Pokemon are Dark-type, she actually is somewhat formidable. It's just this Murkrow is just the stupidest thing for her to have ever, because it'd make more sense, because in Gen 4, it can evolve, and it's a mighty force after it evolves. However, you can't even evolve it in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, so Karen would have no reason to have one. And sadly, there aren't any other Dark types, I don't think. Which kind of sucks. Alright. Next up, her last Pokemon is Houndoom. Everybody remembers Houndoom from when we fought Archer. I'm gonna throw in Wumbo, because Water type and it can tank its special hits. Alright. Crunch. Ooh! Crunch is a really powerful Dark-type attack that can lower defense, I think. It can lower defense, or it can lower special defense, and it got lowering defense in Gen 4. I don't know, and damn! I know what she's doing, so I'm gonna follow suit. Oh my god, freaking Wumbo's HP. Yep, I knew it, she was gonna use a potion. Alright, this time I'm going to start off with hitting it with Aurora Beam, and then I'm gonna follow up with Surf. Because there's no way Crunch will be able to do enough damage to knock out Wumbo, unless it gets 2 crits in a row. And as with the first one, it's just not happening. This Houndoom is going down. Oh, okay, yeah, so it is special defense. Yep, this Houndoom is done. Karen has been defeated. Unless, of course, bullshit happens. Alright. And that's it for Karen. Well, aren't you good? I like that in a trainer. And, yeah, Karen's beaten. Strong Pokemon. Weak Pokemon. That is only the selfish perception of people. Truly skilled trainers should try to win with their favorites, as I'm doing. I like your style. You understand what's important. Go on. The champion is waiting. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and heal up. Alright, let's save. There's no going back now. I've been waiting for you, Chris. I knew that you, with your skills, would eventually reach me here. There's no need for words now. We will battle to determine who is the stronger of the two of us. As the most powerful trainer, and as the Pokemon League champion, I, Lance, the Dragon Master, accept your challenge.